Okay, so recently you would have seen or might have seen a very short, silly little video of me listening to a song by a singer called Sa Ding Ding. The English translation of the name of the song is Flowers Fall Without a Trace, which, if you watch the drama that it's from, which is Moonlight Mystique, that English translation fits the drama to a T. Now, here's the thing with Sa Ding Ding. If she is in or even just has something to do with the music, and in this case she had a small part in the drama as well, she often has a small side part. Sometimes they're bigger than others. For example, Ashes of Love, she got a little bit more to sort of stuff to do. The Long Ballad, she had a little bit more stuff to do. She's very regal in that one. What else has she been in? The Blue Whisper, I genuinely can't remember which part she was in that. If she had a part at all, I'm sure she will have done. But there were a lot of people in like prosthetics and stuff, which, as there often are in high fantasy. But you know, when she has a part in a show, especially with the music, that the OST is going to be, as we Brits like to call, a banger. Now this song I have listened over and over and over again. I'm obsessed with it. The last time I listened to a song this much was probably Poison from Has Been Hotel, and before that was the track that they did for the Untamed for Lanjan's brother. Oh my gosh, why? Lan Zishan. Why did I forget that? When he's my favourite character in the whole show, I go and forget his name. Anyway, Lan Zishan. I'm not sure, do they pronounce it Zishan or do they pronounce it Zishan? Anyway, regardless, different show. So, if you've seen the other video, then you will hear that the music is... It tells a story. The music is incredible. The clip itself cuts out right before it really kicks into high gear. I do recommend that you go and listen to it. If you go onto Spotify and just type in Moonlight Mystique OST, you'll get the whole album, and it's the first one, at least it is on the one I found. It's the first one. The music, like the song titles, are all in Chinese. There are no English translations on it. But you know, just play through. You will find it. And it is the most beautifully arranged music with the most beautifully sung part. Sa Ding Ding, I know you will never hear this, but my goodness, as a very, very amateur singer, especially compared to you, you are my idol when it comes to singing. You have the most beautiful voice. You are amazing. I genuinely do not know what I would do to actually meet you in person and just talk to you about singing, assuming you could even speak English, although I am learning a bit of Chinese. So let's talk about the drama itself. So let's start with the bad, because I always like to end with the good. So what I didn't like about this drama, and it's a very, very small thing, was that there were a few things in the drama that I predicted. Not right from the beginning. It wasn't like, oh, this is going to be like this. But sort of 3 to 5 episodes before something happened, I went, I bet this is going to happen. And lo and behold, so many episodes later, I was right. Now, it's not unusual. I mean, in literature, there are only so many stories. At the end of the day, it's just how you deal with the story and how they dealt with their story, despite being slightly predictable. And there was one occasion where I went, oh, this is going to happen, and actually something else happened, which was nice. I liked that. Oh gosh, I've lost it. But despite that, it's the acting was great. There were only a couple of hammy actors, but you get hammy actors in Zanzia. You've got otherworldly beings. They're not going to act like humans. If you want sort of normal dramas, then go for modern dramas. I like the more theatrical stuff. So the hammy acting doesn't really bother me, especially if it's a character that, you know, is maybe one of them was a turtle spirit, for example. You had fox spirits, you had rock spirits, and so on. So yeah, I can forgive the hammy ones because sometimes they're just there for a bit of comedic effect. But also they're all usually written as lovably, like hammy. But what saved it for me was the main cast. Did a beautiful job. I mean, Bailu was one of the main characters. She did a brilliant job. As always, she does pull off a great many characters and has done a really good job in everyone I've seen so far. I haven't watched all of her dramas yet, but I have watched many of them, including a modern drama called Love is Sweet with my boy Lil Yun Shi, who she was also in. Oh, what was that drama that was out year before last? Good grief, what was it called? That's going to really annoy me. Something about moons. Anyway. But yeah, the acting was brilliant. You had some characters in there that were quite sort of, I can't think of the word right now, but they were quite sort of, they felt normal. They felt like it was all sort of part of the group, part of the drama. They weren't sort of putting on a stage presence type act. They were just acting as they would in a situation of that kind, no matter how out of this world it was. But the other thing was the music. I mean, you had the main song with Sa Ding Ding. That was incredible. The use of the music was amazing. And the thing is you can have a subpar show that does well because they've used the editing well as the music incredibly well. Music can make or break a drama, a movie, a show. And I don't care what anyone says, if you put the wrong track against a certain scene, it can ruin the scene no matter how well it is acted. And how they edited the music, how they used the ebb and flow of Sa Ding Ding's track, for example, and the crescendos, the way they matched it with what was going on was so masterful, and the editor needs a very big pat on the back. Well done, well done. As for Sa Ding Ding's track, she's done it again. She can do no wrong in my eyes. I've yet to hear anything I don't like from her. It is a stunningly beautiful track, and it made this drama. When those scenes came on and they used the really like bits, the where the music really went for it, and they used that in the right place, it really hit you. It really hit you, the situations that were going on, and it pulled you into the drama, and that's what you want from an OST. I don't care what anyone says, and a good OST can make a mediocre show really good. That's not to say that this was a mediocre show. Sure, it had its problems, but I still enjoyed it, and I'm now going to watch Love of the Divine Tree, so no spoilers for that. And yeah, there's no spoilers here either. I don't like spoilers, so try to keep spoilers out of it if you can keep any comments about the drama really vague, just in case someone hasn't seen Moonlight Mystique. And for anyone who does want to watch it, it is on iQIYI app, but it's probably on the iQIYI channel on YouTube as well, which you can pay a very small subscription fee to get access to all of the episodes. But to be honest, the iQIYI app is worth its weight in gold. I get that instead of Netflix. So anyway, thanks if you've listened this long. Say hi and see you next time. Hopefully I'll feel like doing something cosplay soon. Bye!